This is the 2025 Volvo XC60 T8 all-wheel drive. It is Polestar engineered, which means it has more power. There's more turbocharged power for 2025, but there's some other changes as well. New for this year is a healthy boost in power from its turbocharger. That means that rear electric motor has more output, a bigger battery pack, which makes this a stout performance wagon. There are 4 trim levels: the Core, Plus, Ultra, and the Polestar Engineered, which is our test vehicle, the top line. It is Scandinavian styled, which means it is a European station wagon. LED headlights and that hammer design, which is the shape of the LED running light, is one of the marks of a Volvo. Power glass moonroof is also standard. Now, our Polestar engineered vehicle comes with some standard features across the Polestar lineup: Nappa leather front seating surfaces and leatherette rear seats, as well as gold colored seat belts, charcoal headliner, head-up display, 360-degree view camera, and park assist both front and rear. That is standard on all Polestar engineering. Unique to Polestar engineering on the chassis and suspension includes Öhlins dampeners, Polestar engineering stiffer springs, front Akabono brakes with calipers in gold, a lower center of gravity which gives it better handling, but that Polestar engineering has front strut bar, unique bump stops. Other features that are unique to Polestar include the glossy black integrated roof rails, the glossy black mesh grille, as well as the tailored dashboard, crystal gear shifter, and inside the most beautiful sounding Bowers & Wilkins premium audio. Our test vehicle rides on 22-inch alloy wheels on Pirelli tires. These are all season because we are in winter here in Buffalo, and the perfect place to test a Volvo. The charge port for the plug-in hybrid is on the driver's front fender, where gasoline would be on the right rear, as usual. The warranty on the XC60 is 4 years, 50,000 miles. That hybrid drivetrain has an 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty. It does include 3 years of maintenance and roadside assistance, which will help on your budget. Coming around to the back of the XC60's LED taillights and the third brake light here, wiper blade is on the lower part of the glass. I'd like to see it tucked up underneath, but maybe we'll see that in the future. Volvo across the back, XC60 here, and of course that Polestar engineering to show that you have the top trim level with all of the goodies. Nice and clean across the back, and I really like this gray color. It's very popular right now, but there are other colors available on the palette. Cargo space with the second row up is 30 cubic feet of storage. Fold down that second row, which is a 60-40 split with a pass-through for skis or long items, and you're at 60.5 cubic feet of storage, which is quite a bit. Underneath this cargo cover is a wonderful place to hide your charging cable so that it doesn't get in the way. There is no spare tire on this test vehicle. Under the hood of our test vehicle, it is a plug-in hybrid that is powered by a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine. It has 455 horsepower and 523 pound-feet of torque, which is quite a bit. Makes this a zippy car, 8-speed shiftable automatic transmission. It gets 35 miles on electric vehicle range and 28 miles to the gallon on gas-only range. The combination of the two will give you 63 mpge, which they call an e-assist. Charging time is 5 hours on level 2 charging with a 3.7 kilowatt-hour onboard charger. It does require premium unleaded fuel, 0 to 60 time, 4.5 seconds, with a towing capacity of 2,000 pounds and a max payload of 915 pounds. All the XC60 vehicles are all-wheel drive and run on a standard 21-inch alloy wheel, but our test vehicle is a Polestar, so it has 22-inch wheels. Pulling back that orifice crystal shifter into drive, and you have a very fun little vehicle that has a lot of zip. More zip this year than it had in the past. And why is that important? Well, depends what you're doing with the vehicle, but having all-wheel drive all the time, as well as a 5-star crash test rating, which is the top of the line. But remember, Volvo's always about safety, and all these standard safety features come with the Volvo XC60. It is a very quiet car because it's a hybrid. So as we sit at this traffic light, you don't hear anything unless you've got the audio system on, which, by the way, is Bowers & Wilkins with a 1410-watt audio system. That's 15 speakers. You can make it really loud in here if you want. What's weird is it's so quiet that you can actually hear some of the road noise. Not a lot. It's actually been filtered. You've got insulated glass. The car is well insulated. It is a European sedan, so you're not going to get a loud vehicle. What you have is a really nice, classy, safe station wagon. Now, station wagons have become popular again, and the reason for that is because people want to have that SUV storage, but then on the other side, they want to have that capability that you get and have that car-like ride. And you get it all when it comes to the Volvo XC60. Now, Volvo's always been really good about making nice handling, quiet cars with some great technology. Now, as far as technology, you've got a 12-inch screen in front of you, a 9-inch center stack, which typically is slow, but that looks like they've sped it up, which is nice. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got your audio system as expected. Going back to that center button, which is much like an iPad. You press that center button when you want to go to different things. You've got your map here. It's a lot faster than it used to be. Really nice details. You can see that they've gone to that Google-based system, and that's really good. In addition to that, you can change some of the features that are on your center screen. You got to press that little button in the corner, and it'll have like messages and Google Maps, and it'll of course have satellite radio. And when you're in park, you get YouTube, which is nice. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and so forth. Car status information is here as well. You can touch whatever you want, and that information will become part of your main screen. You can go over to the system here on the right, which is your little gear, just like that of an iPhone or whatever, and you'll get your driver assistance systems, which again, top crash test rating. If you want that Polestar, you're going to get the most performance. Of course, that'll use up the battery portion of this quicker. Off-road, you can get constant all-wheel drive, where you can just put it in that hybrid mode and get the best of both worlds. Your battery usage can be automatic, or you can hold it on electric. There's also the charge. You can adjust the pilot assist, which is an adaptive cruise control system that you can get. Lane keeping assist on or off. All of that, again, is up to you and what you choose to use. You can definitely feel the increase in performance over the previous generation. I've driven all of the Volvo lineup. You can check that out on our Car Smarts channel. In addition, you got all of your driving dynamics right here. If you don't want any of that, you can go back to your main screen. And again, it's got everything that you need, which is really nice. Other things I really like about this car are the gold seat belts, which are part of the Polestar system that matches the gold brake calipers, which is nice. They've really thought about this vehicle and making it very specific, adding that Polestar flavor. Now, Polestar is also a product line. You can purchase an electric Polestar. They are available. Really, really nice cars. If you're interested in the all-electric, that's the way you'd want to go. Now, back to this vehicle, you've got the full glass roof, which is nice. You also have roof rails, which are gloss black on the Polestar Engineered Edition. Again, this vehicle is super easy to drive, but there's a lot of competition, and that's really important. And what this does offer is good performance, all-wheel drive, excellent performance, although it does require premium fuel. It has great balance of brakes and so forth. I love the details, the real metal, the premium leather interior, heated seats, heated steering wheel. The second row's got the leatherette, which is not leather, it's plastic, but we used to call it pleather when we were kids. But the real leather seating, you can really tell the difference. And it also holds that heat and cool better. So there's a lot of pluses to that. And of course, the people in the front row are going to get all of that. There is a kind of limited storage in this vehicle because what you have is storage in the center console, which is shallow. You've got storage in the doors as well as your regular glove box. But overall, this vehicle has a lot of nice soft touch materials, real metal, the real crystal, very classy. In the center, you've also got the ability to cover up these two cup holders if you wish. And then inside again is that shallow cup holder. But overall, this vehicle is really a joy to drive. People that own Volvos are really big fans of these vehicles for the specific reasons I've been saying. Top safety, because they invented the seatbelt. Let's go into the all-wheel drive. I want to go to constant all-wheel drive, and we're going to test on this unpaved, sloppy road here what's going on. Check out this new subdivision that's being cut in. Another one. But this gives us the ability to check a road that's not been plowed, that's got compact snow, and with all-wheel drive, you get a very confident feel behind the wheel, which you would with any all-wheel drive vehicle. But they do have a really nice system. Remember, it's from Sweden, and they understand snow, and they understand all-wheel drive because they live in it. It's a much colder climate than it is here, even in Buffalo. But I'm always excited when I get a Volvo to test drive. Here's the brakes. Whoa, it's slickery out. Skate right through that. You can feel that anti-lock brake. Boom, 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 pulsing underneath your foot. But one of the things I really enjoy about all the Volvos is just a fun driving experience. really comfortable to drive. It gives you everything you need. Now, if you prefer a bigger screen, well, then maybe this isn't the vehicle for you, but it's worth taking it for a test drive, not just because of the safety, because what comes standard, and their standard features is quite a long list, as well as the super comfortable seats, which you do not get in all the competition. There are a lot of competitors when it comes to the XC60, and it's important that you take it for a test drive as well as all the competition, which includes the BMW X3, the Mercedes-Benz GLC, the Lexus RX, the Porsche Macan, the Audi Q5, the Genesis GV70, Cadillac Lyriq, and the Lincoln Nautilus. There are other competitors, including Acura and Jaguar and Land Rover. It's important that you take each one for a test drive and then check with your insurance agent for rates that'll help you make a final decision. There are some pros and cons to the XC60, starting with I love the quick acceleration. Very comfortable front seats, tons of space in the second room, and lots of cargo space. Because it's a wagon, you're getting the best of all worlds. It's not an SUV, it's not a car, but it's a wagon, which is one of my favorites. The long list of standard features is also a major asset. On the negative side, high seating position, which you may or may not like, the firm ride, which I personally like, some people don't like, and less cargo space than some of their competitors. The XC60 has a wide range because there are different trim levels, starting at $48,345. Our test vehicle came in at the top trim at $76,545, but the competitors are also in that same sweet spot. I'm a big fan of the Volvo product because you're getting a European vehicle that has all the goodies that you'd want, plus the great driving dynamics, and it has some special things that other vehicles don't have, which has always been why Volvo's been one of my favorites. We've test driven all the competition. You can check that out on our Car Smarts channel. If you're looking for car news and what's going on in the industry, check out Car Coach Reports, where we're constantly putting out information on both channels. If you got value from this video, please like and subscribe. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The link for that is down below in the description, as well as all the ways to reach me. I'm LaurenFix. Thanks so much for watching.